welcome back to the Beaumont Weekly. We've got a busy 2 days up in the north, site visits. We've got an event tonight. We're dropping off some lights at a newly finished project. We're talking to a vendor at a new purchase, picking up keys. I'm going to walk the site with the contractor. So things moving forward, busy, busy. Here's the lights. Enjoy the episode.
Oh yeah, I'm coming, aren't I? I come with.
And we are now in Wakefield, as you can see Denbigh behind me. And we need to get some lock mechanisms and some extra lampshades from B&Q, just over the road. And then once we've got these bits, hopefully get them fitted before Monday. Monday we've got a very important site visit with all of our internal partners of the business and some other contractors we're bringing down to look at the specifications on the finish for Denbigh, so that we've got like a new template going forwards on our newer projects, what standard we want the refurbs done to. So it's all positive, all moving forwards. Let's go. This is what we needed, and now we need some lock mechanisms. Union stainless steel Euro profile Mortise lock. So we're gonna go screw fix just to get the exact sizing we need, but at least we got matching shades. Let's do a cool transition, okay? And here we are, screw fix. Turns out they don't have our stuff in stock, so we're gonna have to come back tomorrow. Denbigh. So it's just a quick stop. Let's do this, in and out. Hello mate, is anything wet? Shuck in the kitchen, eh? Kitchen. Oh, the hob's in. Nice and flush. This hob is basically 2 millimeters thicker than we need it, and the supplier told us it would be the right thickness.
What was the solution for that in the end? Telepathy. Oh, hello Bartek, how you doing mate?
You start to see what these rooms are going to look like once the furniture's in. But furniture will just tie it all in nicely. I mean, look at that bathroom, man. So much better. It's a bit hot.
Need help?
No, you're good, mate. You're good. Awkward fucking lampshades, just not quite big enough. Here we are. Yeah, a bit wonky. We'll sort that in a minute.
Go on, turn on.
Hey!
You know what goes so nice with the
blue
colour scheme?
So just up the terraces from Denbigh, you can see what people have done with the hedges to add some privacy to their front gardens. We're going to adopt the same sort of design, but we want something a bit more low maintenance, so we might have maybe a small fence or something, because it's just so close to the pathway. We will do a conclusive video on this one, a full start to finish video, showing you, showing you how we bought the property to what it is now. So stay tuned for that on the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Fixed it.
Yes. Crack that on.
Boom.
Hey.
Here we are. In a minute, we're heading over to Avondale, which is literally one house over that way. Meeting with the vendor, just talking about site visits we're gonna have to conduct during the contractual period we have for completion, because we're gonna need our architect visiting hopefully in the next 2 weeks, and then contractor visit, structural engineer visit, and then we might be going private on the finance for this, so we shouldn't need a valuation visit, but we definitely want to get all that underway and submit to planning on that one. So I want to meet with the vendor, just ease her on the requirements, and then up to Durham. So we've had a productive day today. We're now at the Ramside Hotel, which is quite a cool looking period building. It's a bit like a castle really, because we've got this event here tonight, project management event, because we're looking to expand the team further. Yeah, finding a project manager is the key to us and our team. And obviously we've already got Graham, who's working on some of our sites with us in Newcastle, but we also operate in Darlington and Wakefield, and we're going to be taking on another 10 sites this year. We've just secured another one, so it's actually 9 from now. 1 out of 10. And to do that, we have to expand our capacity, which means we need more eyes on site. Today was really good. Meeting the vendor for the one we're just about to purchase, Avondale. We've already secured it, but we've got a delayed completion on it. And it turns out that they're portfolio landlords themselves, and they got literally a 12-bed HMO on that exact street, which helps us because we're going to try and go for a 15 to 17-bed HMO scheme. So yeah, busy. Tomorrow's going to be a packed day. But for now, go to this event, might have a bevy. Yeah, nice one. I'm going to walk backwards into the... Right, and that concludes our stay at the Ramside Hotel. It was a nice event last night, good to meet people operating up in these areas, talking about the rental market. So it's just good to pick brains of people that operate locally. Yeah, very productive. And now we're heading to South Shields and we've got a busy day ahead. So let's crack on. As far as I know, nothing's protected, but they've not given me much information on this one. I've got a rough floor plan. Hello, you all right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, come and look at this. Just to make life easier for us when we get to the desktop later, we just film the whole building, is that all right?
Yeah.
Nice one, cheers.
Jeff, I like your hat. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if you get a load of studios or HMOs, but you probably have to keep this as commercial, because it's just the high street, isn't it?
It is,
Oh, nice. Apparently it was a proper hotspot back in the day. This was the go-to at the end of a bender. Come here. Oh yeah, yours is a bit better than this, wasn't it? Thanks, man. Got a lot of space. I feel like it goes further. And what's the, how long has this been up for now? 3 years, something like that?
Yeah, maybe.
Just before the pandemic. Wait, this is very odd, isn't it? It's a stupidly high ceiling. Do you reckon you can get little mezzanines in it? You don't think? You get 3 decent ones just there. I mean, just in that space. You know what I mean? Depends what we're saying in terms of studios.
exactly. So you can possibly.
I wondered as well. Just down there, they've got some fairly major extensions that go right the way back. And I wonder if you could do that on this one. One's further that way. They've got the full width at the back.
Yeah.
They're literally 2 stories, 3 stories the whole way back. Do you think it's quite steep?
What, the price?
Yeah, it's a good sized building, great location. Looks pretty solid, but no matter what you do with this place, you got to spend a load of money on it.
Yeah.
295, which they know they'll never get. Could have at least paid for a strip out or something. There must be a loft access. Oh, here you go. Oh yeah, there's a whole other floor.
Is it safe up there?
We'll see. Hello, mate. It's worth getting a look at this, to be fair, because we don't have any floor plans of this, so if we can at least capture it, we can create some sort of makeshift shit. You can see the space you got there. Come and have a look around. This is where we just came up. God, it's fun. Roof's just falling through there. And then down this way. This is where the stairs would go back. Assume there was a window there at some point, maybe. Where this space isn't captured on the floor plans, because I think they blocked it off and it's probably just stayed derelict for 10, 15 years or something. So at least by capturing it on video, we can have a little look at the spaces, do some size comparisons, because we've actually been in the space. Hey. There we go, there we go.
You holding a ladder?
Nice.
I think, shwang-a-lang-a-ding-a-ding-dong. I think, what's down this staircase? Blocked off, that must be some other access to the front. Size, I think, it's a good building, a lot of space. Major strip out. It's what we do with this one. We're bang central. You can see that we're on the high street outside. Metro station's just there. Baring Street, where we've got a 10-bedder going on right now, is just there. Possibly a big extension to be done at the back. Likely keep a commercial at the bottom, or a nice, gym area or something. So there's so many ways we can take this one.
Sit there, mate.
This belongs to the company I used to work for.
Is it?
Quite a few,
You get a bargain then. It's like every week there's another block getting built up into a skyrise, isn't it?
This area.
Yeah, it'll happen. Well, once this comes back to life. That's yours, mate. Nice one. Thank you, sir.
Chicken.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can we just have a little look at the back one sec? See that one there? See that grey one? You see the different sizes at the back? Like, from a planning standpoint, I don't think they would object to anything. It's just what we could get from a cost standpoint. You could add a shitload of space to this.
Yeah, probably bring forward, flush it off and take it up.
You can maybe have some undercroft parking at the back.
That's that doorway.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah, that's
so
mates,
you
yeah.
can bring this end of the building.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and build up. literally the same as that volume there, and just maximise the whole plot. Do you want to drive? I want with these guys. Talk about this.
So they always park here, but they go into the.
Yeah, and in 5 to 10 years, this real estate is.
It's very low, isn't it?
So floors back in. This will be where the kitchen goes, just for camera's reference. So yeah, they start to do some of the remedial structural works here to get it all in place. Oh, you keyed these back in as well, is it?
Yeah, put some lintels in here.
Nice. The drawings Nick's provided, I always said to him, this will be conditional to what we find on site, because it might be that some ensuite arrangements we change. If we can get a finalised one done, so as in the structural layout, so that all the rooms and ensuites. Yeah.
Here he is.
Like I was saying with those plans, if we can get them to a place where we got 1200 by 8/900 shower trays, wherever we can. There's one where we might have to compromise on that, the one down here that's a bit of a ball ache. If we can get those and square them off nicely as well where we can, so here probably against the backs. Well, it's colour schemes and then things like plug sockets, wall lamps.
Overall, those little refinements you're talking about only puts about £4,000 or £5,000 on the job. It's not the end of the world. It depends how many bedrooms you've got.
I just realised what you're doing.
Room sockets either side of where the beds are going.
Oh yeah, they're cool, yeah.
Switch.
So when do you think would make the most sense for... Oh, nice. Yeah, so we got Stony Gate. The mortgage is finally completing today, as in we get the funds and the drawdown in. So that one's then boxed off. Last 2 tenants have gone in. Stony Gate's history now. We've just got confirmation that we've completed and funds have been sent to the vendor solicitors for Chestnut Street. So I'm hoping that if we can get that in the next hour, we could go pick up the keys, but it depends if the other side can issue the key release.
Why is there a trampoline here?
So you can see what the old owner did. They cut out about 4 inches off of all these joists. They ran some sort of piping through to the sinks in the bathroom that was there. So we've reinstated the floor, basically.
So the joists that hold up the whole floor.
Yeah, they cut half of the integrity out of those joists.
I'm up there.
Nice. See you at Buzzers. Going Buzzers Bar, which we now have the keys for. It's all complete. It's officially ours. Now that we're getting all the design and the feasibility finalised with the architect, we just want to make sure, just walk the site, think about it more intuitively. It's quite a simple site because it's mostly hollow, whereas big events halls and bars, once you strip the bars out, you're left with quite a canvas. We're proposing to do a new floor there, but it will give us another 4 or 5 apartments on the top space. Just want to look at some of the exterior works we're going to have to do, and then we'll go to finalise the feasibility and go for planning permission. So we just wrapped up at Baring Street. Good to just update with where we are. We met with the vendor's representative at that Raffles Bar property, and it just happens that Jeff, our main contractor, used to work with him. So he ended up just getting him on the phone and was like, look, we'll walk around one of your properties now. Great turn of events. We'll see if we can cop a deal with that one. It's just in front of us here on this corner, and you can see literally through there, you got all the high street, you got Major Morrison's, you got Metro Station just down the corner. Great location. We're thinking of doing a big extension on the back of it. There's quite a lot to chew on with that, but I think they want a hefty price. But there's loads going on in the area. We're talking with the owner of the next door property, and he said about all the regen plans that are going on up here, and it's getting pretty mental now with the investments that are coming up to the northeast. And apparently, I think it's Jade from Little Mix has bought a big property down there, which I think is quite funny. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. But yeah, so much going on. And South Shields, I think, has got a lot of prospect for growth. Our title comes to at least here. So ideally, we fence all this off. And this is our bin area. This is secure bike storage. And then do a fire escape just down here. Seeing how tall this actually is. I think it's under 11 metres. Yeah, lowest habitable floor to the top habitable floor. So I'm just double checking at the highest point of the building from floor to floor, because we're thinking of doing this new floor on the top. It's a different regs bracket when you go over 11 metres, talking about sprinkler requirements, and the fire regs gets a lot more extensive, but it's well under 11 metres, so we're right. So this foyer bit, oh, that might be the way to do it. We're going to have a ground floor apartment under there. This is going to be the foyer lobby area. I was trying to think of where the stairs will go, but it might be that it makes the most sense for them to come underneath, but I don't think it's under us, so it might be a fair bit of excavation work to get down to it. So for the first floor, it's pretty much the same for the ground floor. The only communal corridors we've got are the stairs,
Well, they're not bad lined, are they?
That there's the HMO corridor, so that's internal. So really, we've got no wasted space. And you can see 2-bed apartment, 1-bed, 7-bed HMO.
That's the entrance up there. That'd be more the thing, like.
Yeah, I think so.
The one in the middle.
The one over there.
No, there's the one in the middle
Oh,
downstairs.
we're proposing to get rid of that one. Bang up through there. Literally copy and paste the same thing. We're talking 2-bed apartment that side. 2-bed there, 2-bed there, 1-bed and a 2-bed here. I think, yeah, easily you get the space, wouldn't you? But if you think about the layout that's going to be on the roof, then that corridor is going to run centrally to the fire escape that will be at the back.
Nice job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good building. Well, you know, the owner of this one, I was on the phone to him yesterday because he's like, mate, I've got loads more. Could hopefully not have to do much to then rest the timber frame structure on top, right?
Doing it your way, if you just extend the walls up, of course, there's most of the weight of the house on the outside walls, you know.
Structural engineer to come in, calculate what kind of load bearing these can take, but it's likely that there's massive RSJ spanning the width. We build up on the exteriors, lightweight timber frame structure. I'm trying to think what the best way to do this one is. We might be going private with the finance. If we do, it might be that we can pay to have the whole thing stripped out before even getting planning permission, just so that we can then go, right, this is the costs.
Yeah.
So I'll hopefully let you know that next month or so. Hello, this is Ryan Beaumont. Is Alia around to chat to? Yeah, it's just regarding key collection, because I'm only around for another hour, but we've just completed on this Chestnut Street property. I know she's waiting to get the keys issued and released by the vendor. There's a few ways we could do this, right? You imagine a double-storey extension up here, same as the other side. You get 2 bedrooms down there and a 3rd one there. Be a bit tight, wouldn't it? Do you think they'd want this gone if we had a double extension there?
I don't think they'll be interested.
If not, then great, because that could be an ensuite for this room.
Yeah.
Let's see what they've done there with a 2-storey extension. That's what we're thinking. Can make this one work in this space here. You see the dormers up there in the roof. Do the same onto our roof. That's the plan anyway.
This is a good size room.
This one we wouldn't need to change much, will it?
This will stay the exact same size, but need insulation. If you get rid of that breast, then you could essentially pinch a bit of space from this room. This would still be a great size room without that breast in. All comes down to costs. It's good to see this one again though. We gave it a no pass on the first time, but now you look at it differently. Yeah, the area is really good. Hospital, I'll show you where the hospital is. Thank you for that, appreciate it, cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So down there, you see that grey building at the end of the road? That's the start of a massive hospital, huge hospital. So there's your tenants. And then less than a mile that way is the metro station. Here we are. We got locks. Yo, man. What's up, bro? We got goods. That's for the locks, yeah? Boilers in. We boxed it all in as well, because exposed pipes just look a bit naff. Cool. Nice, naughty, sick, wicked, bang, boom. Laminate floorings in. This has been in all the time, but we've had loads of coverings on it to stop all the dirt and stuff. Is there going to be a light there? Because it's quite dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like there's a cable there.
Yeah, I know.
Because there should be a light there, shouldn't there? I could have said. Okay, so we've been here for a couple hours now. We did a B&Q shop, a Dunelm shop, just got a few more extra bits. There's a few things for the guys to do. Yeah, good day up in the north. Busy. Monday will be good to walk all the guys around the site. Just think about how we could do things differently in the future. But it's a good project. There's just various bits that I think could be better. Back down to London. All right, cool. See you at home.
Oh my god, bro, look.
Oh. You're all outside.
We're all fucking outside.
Hello.
And then we're back, look.
Hello, you good.
Hello, mate.
Look at all these cats. There's so many felines. we're back at the gaff. Yeah, solid 2 days that. A lot to think about. A few other things in the back end that have gone on today and yesterday.
Not all good things.
Not all good things, as I'm sure you're aware. Property's full of surprises. Yeah, we're trying to think about better ways to manage the letting side of the business. At the moment, we outsource everything to agents, and monetarily it's fine. It's just the headaches that are involved with it. We're trying to think of a way to internalize it a little bit more, especially as we bring on more units, because you bring on more units, there's more headaches. So that's something we're looking at doing over the next few months. A lot of work to crack on with this week, appraising a few new sites, a lot of work with the architect to be done, many things, a lot going on. Brain is But yeah, nice one, guys. Appreciate the love. Yeah, subscribe if you like this kind of content. Let me know in the comments what you think. We're still sticking at the weeklies. They're quite fun, actually. We had a bit of fun today filming this one. We're just gonna keep filming everything we're doing, try and keep up with the edits, and amongst everything else, document the journey, you know, onwards and upwards. So subscribe, comment, like, share the video, and stay tuned for next week's.
Or don't.
Or don't. Mate, that was rapid.